course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 20. The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report added to the court record. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. I will try. Damn it. Move to the guard station. Bruce Goodman ID 59. Wait. Interesting. I don't think this was written by Goodman. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give them $50 no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Bye, Gant. I like him. I hope he's not the murderer. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. That just means he's already had scrubbed clean or some shit. That's my assumption. If he is the murderer, he's already had the place scrubbed clean. And even if he's not, it's probably true. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. I don't know. I think her saying yes, sir is definitely something I can use. Never mind. Okay, we can examine the door now. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina's skies so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? Time to steal some batteries, maybe. As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw, that card you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw. Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies, the crime scene's awaiting. Beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Here's how we make you talk. The same way we make everybody talk. By cutting off their toes. I mean, feeding them. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No. I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Good, but I don't care. He has nothing useful to say to me. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Whoa. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Unnecessary flashback? Probably. Yeah, it's true. Apparently Phoenix could see the flashback in Gumshoe's head. So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me? So that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Evidence room floor plans added to the court record. Alright, let's look at it. We have too much bullshit. Oh, look. It's an L shape. So Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? Your minions, your subordinates, the people you beat? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case. Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it...
Zap, you get a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Okay. Wasn't this one open 2 seconds ago? What's this? Blood?
A little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright. What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use our testing fluid to check it out. Fine, we'll examine the fucking handprint.
I knew it. This is someone's right hand print.
What? What's the matter, detective? This locker, it's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pal? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
What? But you're a detective.
If we can't trust the police, then how are we going to believe you? Whoa. There's some blood over there. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? I like Gumshoe a lot more than I ever thought I would. He's great. He is great. I do like his character a lot.
This proves that something really did happen in front of the locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Why don't let me spray over here? What the fuck? Like, spray the fucking paint. God, you suck.
Spray, spray, spray. I haven't found any new blood yet. I think we're good.
Like, you see this, right? Like, here, now it'll let me. It just won't let me do it with the mouse. Go check the ceiling. Spray the ceiling in case somebody died up there. In case he really was an alien and was shot while crawling along the ceiling. But there is blood on like one of the random objects over here. That'd be weird. Oh. Oh ho. That's another right hand, I think.
Why am I getting a reaction over here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if you fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where do you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. While I'm at it, you can get luminol via mail order, along with brides. Spray, 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 spray. Now, I was just being a smartass when I started spraying that thing. Often is she looking for blood? I don't know. Whoops. Clicked off the screen. I think we're done spraying for blood. Now it's time to look at everything else.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
There's a plain S desktop. That's because I have 2 desktops. The second one is messy. The main one is clean. There's actually 2 icons on it right now because I've been lazy about cleaning it off. But normally my main desktop is literally empty. Because it's easier than putting up a background image behind it.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. Well, that's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove added to the court record.
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
Huh. It won't open.
Did you really think it would? Hey pal, our security is high-tech around here.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
Yes, a 9 instant, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You're gonna try to put it back together?
Ah, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh god, it's gonna make me do it manually. I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but I'm kind of a retard. Oh, here we go. Wait, no. 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 Oh. There. We did it. What's this shape look like? No. No, turn it. Ah. Why? It's no use. These pieces just don't add up to anything. I did that on accident.
Maybe some of the pieces are missing. Let's just try to put as many pieces in as we can.
Maybe I'll give it another shot later. No, do it now, you jackass. God, Phoenix, I hate you. I was like, watch, now I have to start all over because Phoenix is a jackass. There it goes. There. I'm gonna get hit in the face with a vase. Is that even what this is? A vase? I don't know. I think it's a toilet. There we go. I'm just pulling it out of my ass at this point. Gotta be this piece. Like that. What? There it goes. Don't worry. It's all very easy. There we go. Still pulling things out of my ass. There is missing pieces. A missing piece, though. So it's a dildo then. Yes, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Somebody was fucking way too roughly.
What do we got over here?
What is a saw and paint doing over here?
More dildos. Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coded with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. We had to chop his hand off to bring it in here to open it up. Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Okay, I think we're more or less done here. If we put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
Make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Phoenix, you don't have to be a smart ass. He's trying to help you, and you're being a jerk. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. Another dildo. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Gourd Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a machine or a person by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Okay.
Wow. Look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. I am so into this.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Only marginally. Only marginally. Okay, well, I think we're done here. Anything else to talk with Detective Gumshoe about? No? Alright, let's move on. Wait, did we gain anything? Okay, so yeah, we gained the jar. We gained the... Let's look at the glove. Tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
You know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
I can think of... Okay, we're not even going to go there. Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What, are we playing a word game now? There's nothing special about the glove. It might be relevant, but it's not immediately a thing.
Hey, look, they're hard to make out, but there are some red, dark red stains there.
Looks like blood.
You think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Anything else that's interesting about this?
Oh, this thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Yeah, right. Blood. Okay. I think we're done with this piece. We didn't really learn much. Okay. This is a great way to examine it. I love it. Blood locations. Alright, what else we got?